I am now going to show how to install a WordPress site. This is just manually. I have downloaded WordPress version here. I went to wordpress.org, clicked download, and here's the newest version of WordPress. I've gone into the web host I use. I'm using Shock hosting. Here you can see an empty directory. This is for dev.easywebdesigntutorials.com. So in the cPanel here, I went to domains and I added a new domain. And that's what I did here. I called it dev.easywebdesigntutorials.com. So easywebdesigntutorials.com I already have here. It's on the main domain. And I just add a dev site to it. So that's what we see in here. I will now upload WordPress to this subdomain, dev.easywebdesigntutorials.com. Actually, I will just drop it in here. And I will then install WordPress. And as this is uploading, I will then go to database. I need a new database for this dev site. So I'll just call it dev. Create database. And then I will need to add a user. Add user dev. I usually like to call it the same name as the database, so it makes it really clear where the user belongs to. And then I will add a password. And I'm writing on my other screen here just a bunch of numbers and letters. So here is the password. I got 100% strong here, and then create user. I have now made the user dev, and I will now associate dev user with the database dev and add, clicking all privileges, make changes, and then go back. We have that in place. The database for the dev site is now made. I will now go in here. I will refresh. Go back into the dev here. We have that here. I will now extract it. And it will show up as WordPress. So I will go inside, select all of it, and I will move it. I'm going to move it outside the WordPress folder directly into the dev.easywebdesigntutorials.com here. So now this is empty. I can delete WordPress here and the zip file and the folder. So this should now be ready for installment. I will go to dev.easywebdesigntutorials.com. And that's my subdomain that I placed the various files into. So here I need the database information. So that is then, it's not only dev here, and I need the full name for it. And we see right here, this is dev. I need the full name, database name, user, and then the password I made. I'll just post that in there, and database host is local for this web host. Table of prefix, I'll just leave it as WP because I will have a single database for this site. Submit. Don't need to remember this one. Run installation. So this is then the dev easy web design tutorials. I need then the information for logging in. I will just use the password here. I'm writing that down on the other screen here. Email, I can use, for instance, my Hotmail, which I like to use, and discourage search engines for indexing this site. And I will install WordPress. So update the password, and I will log in. It's already saved, so this is what we just saw a moment ago, and log in. So I had this development site in place. So what I want to do now, I want to go back into Easy Web Design Tutorials. I have Prime Mover here, which I will create new. I want to copy basically Easy Web Design Tutorials to the dev site. So I will go to migration tools. I will do export. And here I will export database, media files, plugins, and themes. This is basically the whole site. Here I need to select single site or multi-site. I will select single site, and these are for the pro version. I will then do export now. And it's fairly quick. I will just put on pause and I'll be back when this is almost at 100. So while this is happening, I will go back into the dev site. I will install Prime Mover. Basically, there's a lot of backup plugins. I really like this one. I've been testing this out for a little while. And it's the UI is not great, but it just works. It works really nice as it is. Okay, I'll just skip this for the development site here now, or you can just allow and continue. It doesn't matter here. Okay, we'll just skip this. I'll go to migration tools, and here I can do a restore. And that will basically find where I have the package and upload it here. So here it's exported, download package, or I can download it in package manager. Sometimes, okay, so that works fine. So what I was going to say is that sometimes it's kind of slow to, I think, download or upload it. Now it's really quick. Okay, so it's been downloaded here. I will go to migration tools and I'll do a restore. And here it is. And as this is uploading, it says take 8 minutes to upload this package. So here's the various information for that, and I'll just click yes. So another method is then to, one can go to Prime Mover packages here. And you see I've downloaded, made one on the 9th of June, and then one today. I can see where it's placed. This is the current package path. So basically I can go into my web host here. I can go into Easy Web Design Tutorials and actually just kind of move it over from, let's see, in public, and then I need to just go into content, and here we have then I think it was uploads. Yes, so Prime Mover export files. I can basically go in there into one and just kind of move the one or one of these. Today at 5:46, I can just copy this into the dev site if I want to, in the similar folder as in the original site here. But now I am then restoring it through the other site. I downloaded it to my desktop, and I am then uploading it to this site. So it will just kind of take its time. I think it said 8 minutes. So when this is done, it will just restore my original Easy Web Design Tutorials live site over on the dev site. I'll just put on pause for a moment. This is almost done. I will go back into the real online site, Easy Web Design Tutorials. And here's the package as overview. So we can create a new package as we just did a moment ago. Here's the scheduled backup settings. So it shows some of the pro version features. So for backup schedule, there's a pro version that you can choose how often, encryption, and there's a retry timeout option if that is needed. So backup to Dropbox, backup to Google Drive is also part of the pro version. So there's basically, you're just going to go through different things here and just see what it offers. But it's kind of straightforward how one just creates a package. And it kind of shows a package name type, blog, target blog ID, and this will change depending if it's a multi-site or not, and what kind of mode it is, site title, created, how large it is, uses exported. I don't know why that's separate, but it is. Here I can choose to restore an earlier package to this site if I want to, or download the package. And let's see how this is going. So this is almost in place. I'll just put it on pause for a few moments again. No need. So your site has migrated successfully, and let's see what happens. Here it says resave permalinks, so I need to make sure of that. Okay. Okay, so now we see it, the whole thing changed here. From because here we have a lot of different extra settings or areas. I will then go and reset the permalinks, save changes, and that is usually something that's needed when a bigger change is done to a site. And here we basically have my site here from live to the dev site. So in a moment, I will show a few more things as well. Thank you.